Minnesota is under occupation by federal agents and people need our help. But if you're not sure how to help, standwithminnesota.com is your place to start. Standwithminnesota.com is a directory for all ways in which you can help, either financially or with your voice or actions. Everything from helping families with rent and supplies, or directly supporting organizations that are on the ground in Minneapolis and around the state of Minnesota. Even supporting immigrant legal counsel with several organizations like Immigrant Law Center of Minnesota. There are several organizations who are offering services for those in need. If you don't have the resources to donate, please consider sharing this website with friends, family, or on social media. Thank you for your help. Now let's get to the show. Welcome to Sideline Vibes, the Minnesota sports show changing the narrative of Minnesota sports fandom. I'm your host, Eric Long. With me today is Sideline Vibes, friend of the program of the year, the Noah Kitzmann.
Thanks for having me, Mr. Long. Thanks for having me.
Let's
looking
go.
Forward to coming back.
This is
got some good things to discuss.
Absolutely. This is a how do we describe this, Noah? This is going to be a vibe cleanse podcast.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, vibe therapy.
A vibe, reviberation, recalibrate the vibes a little bit. Revibes.
I'm writing that down. Rivibeiration.
Thinking about some teams, thinking about, the Wolves going on a little rough stretch. A lot of Vikings fans and salty seeing Sam Darnold go on.
Wolves. Yeah, the Darnold stuff.
Yeah, 2 in a row for the Wolves, And I get it. Not Wolves in general speaking, the last vibes of Minnesota have been terrific sports-wise. But however, the last few weeks, maybe just need to remind ourselves, we need to focus on what we can cultivate as fans to improve the vibes.
Absolutely.
What the players do, what the franchises do, it's out of our hands. But we can implement some vibes.
I agree.
Got some ideas about that while we do our state of the state.
I love it. So yeah, this is going to be kind of like a state of the state episode where we're gonna go through each team. I know you said you have pondered some long thoughts about how.
It was really one team, but then I was like, you know what? Why not all the teams? So then I stretched it out for some other teams. Some of them there was one genuine suggestion that I've been saying for years. And then the other ones I've came up recently. So you'll see when we get to them which ones are a little bit more feasible than others, but some good ones in there, I think. So we'll see.
Perfect.
We'll see what the fans think.
I love it. So it's a recalibration of the vibes, a reviberation, if you may, where we got to just put ourselves in perspective. It's a big perspective episode, and I love it. And there's no better person that I'd want to do a vibe recalibration than with you, Noah, the Sideline Vibes friend of the program of the year. So let's get to it. So state of state wise, I kind of extended it a little bit. Got something cooking in the background, so not actually cooking, but like cooking in the background as a video wise. I don't want to share it here. It already came out before this. So I guess I can talk about it. It was a new friend of the program, Tony from Wolfwise Stats came on and talked about this, that, and the other. Went over his entire website. If you haven't checked out that episode, please go check it out. It's a coaching up episode where we dive deep into the realm of the stats. But he's an awesome guy, and his brain is incredible. He does incredible stuff with stats. If you're a stats person and you're a Wolves fan, you need to go check out his website at Wolfwise Stats. Follow him on Twitter, follow him on Instagram. I already gave the plugs probably in that episode. But anywho's, I took a bigger break here. So it was January 19th through the 28th, 2026. We're there. So we'll start with the Wolves here. Now, Do you want me to go through like normal, and then I'm gonna ask?
Yeah.
Okay,
We'll
cool.
do my fan ideas at the end. Yeah.
I love this. I love this because this is a fan recalibration. I think is what you're.
Absolutely.
So what can we do to help our team's vibes? Love it.
Yes.
So, Wolves now 29-19. No, everybody knows rough stretch here for the Wolves, where they lost 5 in a row, 2 and 3 over that stretch. They're 6th in the West now, 9th in the league in total. So we've bumped down. We had a great stretch between games 20 and 41, where we ended up almost at the 2 seed, and then
those and that losing stretch really didn't get bad until they'll be choked against some inferior teams, which has long plagued the Wolves. The 2 losses before that, we were down people and held in there with the Rockets and the Spurs. So like riding up to I called those good losses, and then we had a few terrible. So it looked worse than I think it was.
For sure.
That's still a thing that to be addressed. Is like crunch time against mediocre teams.
Sure.
I think that's our biggest fault. But anyway,
we dive deep into that in the coaching up episode too, about kind of like what's not what's wrong with the team, but like what's happening during this time. And I think they're going to work through it. I think it's something that they can fix very easily as a team without having to make.
Yeah, I'm excited to listen to somebody like your guest,
Tony. Yeah,
I'm excited to listen to that.
He's got some good stuff. He's got some data to back it up too, which is great because sometimes you can't equate vibes.
It's a long season.
It's a long season, but in this stretch, 2 and 3 from this last stretch from January 18th. So it includes 3 of the 5 game losing streak, and we just had back-to-back wins against the Warriors and at Dallas tonight. We're recording on a Wednesday here, January 28th, and so the vibes are picking up a little bit. I feel like
I would say,
we're working through it. It doesn't become it. The reason why I'm kind of still up on the Wolves and I'm not so hard on them, I know a lot of people are, is that, like you said, Noah, the 2 losses that we had between the Rockets and the Spurs were, I would consider, good losses. Where you want to win.
Yeah, the Spurs game had a 55 piece.
Exactly. It was an entertaining game, one of the most fun regular season games.
I think Rudy didn't play or something. I don't know. Randall or Rudy didn't play.
Rudy did not play that one. So.
Yeah.
Those are good losses, but then some
Keontae George could not miss for Utah too. Like it was silly. 100%. It was making me upset.
Yeah. So, and I want to say
excuses.
No, there's no excuses, but also like it's the NBA, and this is the modern NBA, and I think people have to just be okay with the fact that your team is going to lose to bad teams. It's obviously,
and even bad teams have good players.
Yeah,
most of them at least.
The league's never been more deep.
What's going on?
It sounds like a cop out, and I get it. I get in arguments all the time with in group chats about it. Like it is what it is, but that's just how I stand on things. On top of that, you have a team who clearly is very emotional and feeling off of which is good, and feeding off of the energy of the city. As you saw Chris Finch, I don't know if you saw Chris Finch's like press conference before that Sunday Warriors game, where he was incredibly like shaken, talking up there, and he actually teared up a little bit. Talking about the Minneapolis as a community, and you're hearing more from the players. Being on the road trip, they don't have the media there as much as they do at home, and so when they finally got home and were able to talk about some of the stuff that was happening, the
broadcast was talking about that tonight a little bit too, about just the energy on that game that they rescheduled Sunday. Is so awkward for everyone.
Yeah. And so in basketball, like here's the thing with basketball is I guess a lot of sports are very emotional sport. And so if you're spending a lot of emotion, I outside of the game itself, it could be a pretty taxing. You can come out with a lower energy, and obviously the game puts it on the back burner when stuff like that's going on. A lot of these guys think about the community in whole, but they're also thinking about their families and like hopefully everything's fine there. Like I would do the same thing if I was them. Like I'd be concerned. Like, okay, I'm here. Like I want to make sure everyone's doing okay. And yeah, I don't know. It's tough. So I'm not gonna dog them too much for it. I'm very proud of them for these last 2 games because they've really turned it around, and it's been fun to watch some of these guys. Like Baron J had such a fun game tonight. Like watching him is just bones.
I like seeing him get minutes. I don't like to think that Finch is listening to his detractors online, but I'm cool with the young guys getting more minutes.
Yeah,
that's something they've long said about him. He's got to play the young guys, and I trust him. I mean, like he sees them play all the time, so I know that Finch knows what he's doing. But like I'm seeing him play is good. I like getting the rookie. What is he, 19? That's crazy.
Yeah,
19 making plays in the NBA.
Yeah.
No, so I'm excited for him.
He's gonna be
Rudy's a great mentor.
100%. He's gonna be like gonna be a project, but it's a fun project, and he just kind of.
That's what Rudy said about it. He just needs to get big. He's like he just needs to get bigger, stronger. He's got all the skills.
Yeah, he looks like a mini, or like a young version of Rudy Gobert. Like he's doing the same stuff that he like used to do, like back when he was younger. It's kind of fun to watch. Like I want to see like a side-by-side clip of young Rudy and Baron J right now. But anyways, should we talk about
let me let's turn this let's up these vibes a little bit. So this is something. So Derek, you're at a Wolves game, right? Okay. The opposing team's shooting free throws. What do you see on the jumbotron?
The howl meter.
The howl meter,
yep.
right? So first time I saw the howl meter, what I took that as is time to howl. So like,
that's what I've been doing.
So I get up and I start howling.
I still do that,
right? I feel like no one's howling.
Oh
man, people are making noise. I want people to howl like a wolf. Howl.
Oh, I literally howl.
It feels. Yeah, I do too. But I think the whole crowd needs to foul. So I looked it up. There's like 20,000 seats in the Target Center, right? What do you think? Like probably 75% Wolves fans at least. 75, 80. So
maybe more than that even.
Yeah. So it's like 18,000 Wolf fans should be howling like a wolf at the moon as loud as they can, and I think that'd be really scary for the opposing team. So we need to embrace the howl during the howl meter. I think that was the intent with it, and I don't think enough fans are howling. Wolves fans are passionate, but they need to, that's how I feel about
100%. We need this back, and honestly, I remember the howl used to be there when we were like not good, like back in the early 2000s. Like when we would go to games like in 8th grade around that time. When we were in 8th grade.
Yeah. Well,
no one good to you terrible, actually howled. Yeah, you actually howled because that was kind of our only cool thing that we had going for us. We had some scrappy.
There was no one in the stand.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like who's
I didn't get the whole crowd howling.
Yeah, dude. We gotta bring the howl back, man.
It's silly.
But no, I honestly don't think I've been howling. So like obviously it happened at some point. Otherwise it's just us doing our thing, Like either we're in the wrong and we're not supposed to be howling this whole entire time, or like everybody else. I mean, everybody else is wrong, and I think it's everybody else.
Yeah, it only works if everyone does it. You just look silly if you're just howling by yourself. And I'll still do it, but
I love this idea. And I think we need to embrace it.
The whole crowd.
I think we need to bring the howl back, and it would be very intimidating. Can we throw a couple barks? Can we have like the front row barking? Can we have like the front
some growls,
I honestly think we should howl during timeouts too. Hot take.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. We need more wolf spooky vibes. We should howl during the player intros. Oh, like just constantly howling, and they're like,
"What a
6'6" from Georgia, dude."
Oh, that was terrible howl.
Kids, I'm so excited to hear the rest of these because this is what I needed in life right now. Do you want to see some other cool stuff? This is great. All right, so here we have, and this is taken by Andrew Dukowitz. Shout out to Andrew. Gobert going over his Pokemon, going over his like starting 5 Pokemon. Okay, and he really takes it super seriously. So I just want you to, I want your thoughts. Okay, starter, Squirtle. Thoughts on Squirtle?
It's more of a Charizard guy myself. I like Squirtle. Yeah. Blastoide's pretty cool.
Squirtle's the most underrated. So like this is right up Rudy's alley here. Just like pick someone low key. But here we go.
Under.
Gyarados. What a pick.
I wouldn't have expected.
I love Gyarados. Great pick.
Interesting.
All right, so now I'm going to test you, Noah. Who do you think Rudy is going to pick here? I don't know who this guy is. I should know.
I don't know who
this is. Zubat. Zubat.
Okay, I was going to say the one on the left seems a little familiar. Zubat. He kind of. I'm going to go with the one on the far right because he's kind of built like Rudy a little bit.
Okay.
On deck, I can see it. So that would be the best basketball player. So I'm gonna go with that one on the right.
All right, here we go. I love how he knows him too. He needs some balance. He needs some balance.
Oh.
Okay. Butterfree, really quick. You knew that one. So he has good balance. So now he's got. It's a legend. I think is it legendary or is it this I don't know. Anyways, Pokemon. He's got to pick one. And I love how he's choosing them. I think he's supposed to choose them for basketball, but he decided he's just gonna choose them for like actual Pokemon. I could be wrong, but I think he was supposed to pick like a starting 5 for like basketball. I could be wrong. But this is great either way. So who do you think he's gonna pick here? Oh.
I'm gonna go with one of the middle.
Okay. Dragonite. Ooh, so now you gotta pick a legendary. Now, okay. I know these guys. I know these guys.
Obviously, Mewtwo.
Yeah,
obviously.
100%. Like this is the most. This is
should be an easy one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, balance.
Zapdos.
Oh, okay. Wow.
So yeah,
interesting.
Rudy's team here. Like that's some good stuff there. Now, okay, I got I have another thing to show you. And I saw this TikTok, and right away I was like, this is the most Noah Kitzmann video.
Ever. I don't think I've ever seen that before.
The video of the first starting lineup video.
Wow, look at those jackets.
Look at those jackets, dude. How much would you pay to get one of those?
Oh, a lot.
I would pay a lot too. I would take out a loan. So yeah, this is the video of the first like introduction, and I just want you to watch. Actually, I'm gonna refresh it, and you're gonna watch right away.
Tyrone. Corbin.
Yeah, here we go, Todd Murphy. I'm 0 for 2. I should know these Timberwolves players, but I don't.
I don't know. I've never heard of any of these people.
That guy looks like the most Iowa big ever.
Yeah. Third season, Iowa. Tony Campbell.
Sidney Lowe. I know who Sidney Lowe is. I remember him.
Yeah, that sounds kind of.
Did you hear that? Look at Tom Thibodeau is our assistant coach. I totally.
Crazy.
I feel like I missed that when I was.
Yeah. Wow, that's crazy. Wow.
Let's see not Jerry Curl. Let's see Mullet.
Wow.
Let's see Mullet.
Wow,
this is a Muscleman. Doesn't it look like
that? Does not look like Tom Thibodeau.
No, that's not Tom Thibodeau. That's Muscleman. That's what's his name? The coach from Arkansas. His dad. He looks just like. He looks just like him. And then there's Tom. The mullet jumps.
Oh, I see it.
Mullet
Yeah.
jump scare in the background. See it.
I've seen the pictures of him with the mullet back in the day. It's pretty sick.
Oh god, let me get a freaking freeze here, TikTok. Anyways, you get the point. I'm not gonna try to do that, but anyways, look him up. Next games here for the Wolves. This episode's gonna come out a little bit after tomorrow. So Thursday versus the Thunder, 8:30 on Prime. That game probably already happened when this comes out, but Saturday at Memphis, that'll be a big one too. So 2 big games. If we can get 2 wins, vibes through the roof. And I think
yeah.
Tomorrow night, they're not gonna see it. Dang it. Well,
yeah.
It'll be good. It'll be a playoff push.
Is it home tomorrow?
The what?
Is it home tomorrow?
It's home tomorrow. That's why I was like, we gotta get everybody.
Yeah. It'll be loud. It'll be so loud against the Thunder, anyways. So
yeah,
it won't be necessary. But Memphis, bring the howl.
Yeah, bring the howl. All right, let's move on to some Wild here. The Wild. What a wagon! We're so back. Actually,
they're still back. The vibes are terrific.
Vibes are
on
terrific.
The Wild. The Wild are. Yes.
Yeah.
Go on.
No. The Wild. Is this the best Wild start that we've had ever? I don't know. I need somebody.
Ever? In a bit, at least. I don't know about ever. I've had some. I don't know.
Is this the coolest Wild team we've had?
Yeah, this is definitely the most you've heard about a Wild team, just on national sports at least. It's most star power we've had. We've had some stars, but I always felt like they kind of, I don't know, not quite lived up to expectations.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would say so.
Okay.
I would say so.
So the Wild are currently 30, 14, and 10. They are second in the Central Division, which means that they are going to be second in the West and also third overall now. 70 overall points, 9 behind your Colorado Avalanche. Noah, how do you feel about that?
I hope they meet in the playoffs. That would be great for, like I was saying, like that would just be like reliving my childhood on Sega Genesis playing. That's why I like the Avalanche, because I was playing with them with Sega Genesis against my brother with the Wild. So that would be sick. I mean, they couldn't meet in the finals, but they could meet in the playoffs. So
sure. That would be absolutely electric. The Wild are this last stretch here are 3-1-1. We got a win at Toronto, lost at Montreal. Tough one there. Overtime win versus the Wings. Red Wings are back, baby. And then overtime loss versus the Panthers, and then a shootout win versus the Blackhawks. The Wall of St. Paul. Whew, he shut it down. He gave his signature. Whatever that thing is that he does. Have you seen that? Dude, that's so fun. See, this is the coolest Wild team that in my entire lifetime. Like you said, just not the star power. We have like actual like fun personalities, which makes the vibes way better.
Yes.
So
yeah, exactly.
Before we get to your vibe positivity, which I'm so excited for this. I want to quickly just say that the only news that we have from the Wild, any news, is that Brodin has to miss some time with surgery. He's going to miss the Olympics. He has I love how in the NHL they're like lower body injury, anywhere in the lower body. We're not going to tell you, but it's in the lower body, and
just lower body,
lower body surgery.
That's.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I don't mean to laugh. I'm not laughing at his injury. I'm laughing at
no. I've noticed that before too. Yeah. Basketball, football, they'll tell you like what exactly. They'll just say some ligament you've never heard of.
Yeah,
they'll tell you exactly how long, how their stretching is going and everything. But it's just he's injured. He'll be back.
Yeah,
don't worry about him.
Don't worry about him. They won't. No timetable like when he'll be back. It's great. I think
as soon as he gets. He'll be back.
I think every sport should do that. Honestly, it would make it so fun because there'd be so much like speculation, but like the NHL is just no speculation. It actually eliminates the speculation. It's actually like takes away from like all the distraction. It's just like he'll be back sometime. Don't worry about it. Okay, fine. We're not gonna worry about it. Other sports adopt that. Anyways, but he's gonna be back. He's gonna be back and in good shape. But it's a bummer he has to miss the Olympics. So. How can you pick up the vibes, Noah? Vibes are
let's see. Again, the vibes are pretty good for the Wild. And now, great. No, Derek, I've never been to a Wild game.
I have.
I've been to. You've been to a Wild game, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. I imagine now what I have been to, and you have been to, is a Husky game.
Oh yeah, we've been to
a few Husky games.
Yeah,
been to a couple of Husky games.
Yeah.
And now some of my fondest college memories, because one thing I remember about it is everyone was going crazy. Now I know that Wild games are loud, but are they really all going wild? I think they need to embrace the wildness. For one, we don't have any capacity to affect the mascot, but like, what even is the Wild's mascot?
Dude, he's just a wild animal.
Okay, well that's fine, but
let me look up. It's Nordy. It's Nordy.
Oh, Jordy.
Nordy.
Nordy. Okay, show me a picture of Nordy. I'll decide if he looks wild enough.
Okay.
I'm thinking like who's the Muppets character that plays the drums?
The Muppets character. Okay, yeah, he's kind of like that. Okay, I'm
Gonzo. Yeah,
I'm sharing it if you wanna.
That's Nordy. That he doesn't look wild enough for me.
Yeah, he's an ambiguous, undefined wild animal. I nailed it.
He's an ambiguous, undefined animal. Wow, that's great.
Yeah, yeah, he's just a wild animal.
Yeah, I think people really need to break out the face paint. Really just break out the wildness aspect of it. Just bring like drums. Make it a wild party. That's what I think they should do. I haven't been to a Wild game, so maybe it's like that, but I don't know. It doesn't seem wild enough.
It could get wild.
It could get wilder.
I feel like the vibes are.
They're good though. It should be getting wild for them. Maybe they are. They're probably pretty wild right now because the Wild are really good. So
yeah, I would say what's cool about like Wild games is when they score a goal, that place gets actually wild. That place does get wild. But yeah, I think we should be wild all the time. Like there should be going like chants going crazy. Like barking when the puck's like when the puck's in the corner and they're on the glass.
I want people like This is a similar theme to what I was going to with the Wolves. Is I just want our opponents to be scared. Like these lunatic fans, are we going to make it out of the city? All right, these guys are crazy. That's kind of what I'm thinking.
Dude, I love this.
So far,
God, it's so good. Now. Our next one. Actually, I forgot a question to ask you here. Do you think that we can catch your beloved Avalanche? Do you think we could before the season?
Let's see. How many games back are they?
We're 9 points back. So I think we're
9 points back. Let's see. How many games are left in the season? It's kind of getting to that point. Yeah, I think they could.
Let's go.
I think they could. And that's okay because the last time.
Take that, Patrick Raw.
Yeah, they definitely could, and that would be fun. But it don't matter till the playoffs. The Wild have had promising regular seasons before, but it won't matter till playoffs.
Vibes are changing.
I hope they are.
Anyways, enough of that rivalry talk. Next game's here for the Wild again. Thursday versus Calgary. That game already happened before this came out. And then we have Saturday at Edmonton. We got McDavid, Kaprizov. It sounds like an MMA fight.
Huge game.
McDavid versus Kaprizov. Star on
huge,
star.
Huge game.
It's gonna be wild.
Yes.
It's gonna be wild.
Yes.
So
absolutely.
All right, let's move on here to the Frost. Are you aware they're going for a free speed? # free speed.
That's I am aware they're going for that's they've been pretty much. How old is that league now?
This is the third league, so we've won the first 2 championships. So we're like the Green Bay Packers of the.
Pretty much, that's a good point. Yeah, we're starting the league off with the dominance, so that's pretty cool to see.
And people hate us. Yeah, people hate. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. People hate us like the Packers.
That's what I said on my first episode on this podcast. Is you dream of that as a as a fan, I think, of a team that's irrelevant, or Vikings or the Wolves. You dream of people thinking that the league is rigged. Your
That's
team's
what's
a bunch
happening.
of jerks. Your fans are arrogant. It's like, yeah, well, I would feel that way too if I hadn't been collecting the wins.
Yeah.
So yeah, good. I hope the WCL, WHL,
PWHL.
Okay, yeah, PW,
Professional Women's Hockey League.
I hope the community is spiteful towards us.
They actually are, and there's like a variety of different reasons, and you nailed almost every single one of them. But I was not aware of that until this year. I thought it was maybe something that was like, wow, this team is so good, like a bandwagon team. No.
Interesting.
The fans do not. If you're a Frost fan, like you're catching strays. So, but they hate us because they ain't us. Let's make the shirts. Let's make shirts for the Freeze Pete.
Yeah,
Freeze Pete in the front.
No one else.
They hate us because they ain't us in the back. Get that on a T-shirt. I'm writing that down.
Yeah,
I'm writing down. Make T-shirts.
I struggled to. Our vibes, I mean, I don't want to mess up the vibes much at all because the vibes are so immaculate with the Frost. There's not a lot for the Frost, so I know I didn't have a lot to come up with.
So this is perfect. This is
it. An idea.
This is it. So hey,
we don't have to do this very often.
Yeah,
I think the fans should show up in like T-shirts and shorts and be cold because of the Frost. It could be like a fun thing.
Do you know what we should do?
Because we're so tough.
That's great. I think we need to freeze out the opponent. I think that when the opponent gets to the arena, I think that their locker room needs to be like chilly, like really cold, like ice, borderline like frozen.
Like this is just Minnesota. It's just what it's like.
It's just cold. Sorry, our locker room's like that too.
It's soft.
Yeah. And then the teams will really like it'll be like the Boston Celtics, how they used to like the locker rooms used to be like just super hot. Like when the Lakers would go and they complained about it all the time, like. It's 9,000 degrees. They turn up the heat in there. A bunch of sweaty Bostons are yelling at you. Like that's Bostonians. Yeah, But I think that's what we should do. This is great. I still think we also need to make shirts to say #FreezePete, and on the back they hate us because they hate us. And I think we need to rock that for the entire. We need to give those out at like the finals because we're gonna make it again. Come on.
Yeah.
And then
more.
Let's roll with that. I'm writing this down. The least we could do is just sell merch. It says that.
Yeah. Get that out there. They have a cool logo. So I wasn't crazy about the name, but I like the logo. So for it,
logo's sweet.
It makes me think of just like an energy drink, a Frost. But the logo is cool. So
I like it because you can do a lot of stuff with it. That's like. You can make a lot of like #FreezePete. It's like like there's a lot of things you could do with it.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Very related to Minnesota. So, now during the stretch we're 2-0-1. We lost an overtime loss to the Montreal Victory. We played them again when we get back from our break here, but we're in a good spot. We're second in the standings, 28 points after tonight's win. Against Vancouver, 9-3-3. We're in a pretty good spot. We started a little bit slow. We had the back-to-back championship hangover, I think, and now we have this Olympic break. Now, my question for you, Noah: long Olympic break over February. We have a lot of Olympians. I think last time we talked about it, I think there's 9 Olympians that we have on our team alone. Maybe that was too many, but somewhere in that like range.
Several Olympians.
Do you think this is going to help us when we get back? Like, we're going to have that like, all right, we have that championship.
Yeah, hockey players are inspired by playing for their country and for the Olympics, and they're very tough too. So I'm not even if they do get injured, they'll just work through it. Unless it's something barring a serious injury. No, I think it helps them because they're inspired. They love playing for the country, and it's the Olympics, and it rejuvenates them. And playing with different players too, it's a change of pace. miss playing with your old teammates again. So I think it'll help them.
This is great. Yeah, I think the NBA should do like an Olympic break in the middle, or like a World Cup break in the middle, like to kind of the All-Star break should be that. They should just do that during the All-Star break.
They did the World versus USA, didn't they?
Yeah, they're doing that this year.
Or they did like Team Africa versus USA.
Yeah, that'd be fun if they did more stuff like that. I think instead of doing an All-Star, just do like a fun event every year. That's like a one-off game where they get to showcase different things. I don't know. It'd be fun. Whenever it's like a 3-on-3 tournament, that'd be so much fun. Players just wouldn't.
Yeah, that would be cool.
3-on-3 is just a lot less less chance of getting like hurt. I think they actually have more chance of getting hurt like dinking around in an All-Star game versus just like actually playing basketball.
Yeah, probably
competitively in like a low stress running situation. Anyway, yeah. Anyways, I think that I agree with you. I think they're gonna come back with some pride. Like Taylor Heisey's like, I feel like all those girls, they all are very private. Like Team USA is like top dogs, and so they take it very seriously, and they're gonna go and bring back the gold and bring the vibes back with as well. Even though the vibes are high for us, but it's that we need a little kick to get us over to get to that 3-peat, because I think the hardest title to get is that third one.
Absolutely.
Yeah, first one's the second hardest. Second one, back to back, would be, I think, the easiest if you're going for a 3-peat. The third one is probably the toughest. But, anyways, if you want to be legends, you got to be able to fight through all that stuff. But let's go off-season vibes. We got some twins. So yeah, a lot of things happened.
Yeah, I got some thoughts.
You have some
thoughts?
I
got some thoughts on the twins.
Okay,
let me just start off with this one.
Start
I
off
just
with
get this out.
Get it out of the way.
And then yeah. So this is the vibes. At least for the twins, they're not great. They weren't great at the end of the season. I've been seeing a lot of fans talk about we need to boycott these twins. Don't do that. Life is short. Go to the games. You never know. You never know when you go to your last baseball game. So,
and honestly, you go to games to eat hot dogs and just sit in the stands.
Yeah, for real. It's a beautiful park, and it's you go to the games despite the product you're putting out. But you got to let the poll ads know what they're doing is not okay.
Okay.
I don't want to offend the players. It's not their fault. It's not their fault. Even the inferior ones that we got rid of all our good players for, it's not their fault. They're inferior players. And you know what I mean? I'm not trying to be hurtful to the players, but we got to let them know. So I'm thinking in between innings, especially on opening day, I want to hear a orchestra of boos in between the innings. So third out, players leave,
like
start warming up.
Like you cheer for the players. If
players start playing again, and you start cheering again. Yeah, like the players. But then just it sends a message that we're unhappy with what's going on with the corruption. So that's my thoughts. So that's all I have.
This is great. So. God, I wonder what else we could do here. Like, I love these kind of petty protests like this that. For sports, because it's really not that big of a deal. But
no, not really. But
some people are acting like
I like when fans are just ridiculous. Yeah,
I think some people are more
because all the goofy stuff that like Oakland A's fans and stuff do. It's like we could do some of that too.
100%. We were just talking about that today. I think me and Austin were talking about that today. It's like where are we at in like bottom of the barrel vibes, Oakland A's? Or like he's like,
I mean they've been like we're right around there. I don't think they're gonna move the team, but
But that's what happens. Like you don't if they move the team, how devastating would that be? That's
I've thought about that before. Like I just wouldn't like talk to anyone for a week. Like I would be so upset if like the Twins weren't in Minnesota. I wouldn't watch baseball for a long time. I'll tell you that much.
I wouldn't either. Like that's what I'm saying.
I would never watch whatever city the Twins moved to would be my least favorite team ever. I would want them nothing but failure. I would feel like they stole my team.
Here is
if I was a Seattle person, I would want nothing but misery for the Thunder. Absolutely,
100%. Here's my like my question I ask every person who's like really truly just like I'm not gonna watch the Twins or whatever. I'm like, okay, would you rather not like your team be moved to a different place? Like they sold the team and they just went, we're moving them to Omaha, Nebraska. Or would you have to just deal with like the fact that they're trying to figure something out? What would you rather? What would you rather have? The Polads are still going to have to own the team, but they're trying to like figure something out, and you don't trust them, or have them move to Omaha, Nebraska.
I mean, it'd have to be bad for a long time for me to like. I mean, the Twins did make the playoffs a few years ago, so and I, like in my lifetime, I haven't.
We're not giving them credit.
Like,
don't come at us. Don't come at us.
Not giving them any credit, but like if it was like the Browns type, but like even the Browns, like you see, they kind of have fun with it, with their hats and with the paper bags. It's kind of like I feel like it's part of their culture is cheering for a terrible team, and it's kind of have fun with it. So, I would rather them stay, I guess. Like if I knew a different team would come, then like I guess, but that's a big if, and they'd be terrible for a while too. So, like I said, life is short, so. Got to keep the team here.
I don't think it would.
Not having it would be devastating
because they just built that stadium.
I don't think that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
and they have a really loyal fan base.
Yeah, that's probably going to keep them mediocre too, is because they'll keep making money just to be mid. So
yeah,
whatever.
No. I like your idea though, like booing during like very specific like cheer them off the field. Like we got the third out. Good job, Twins.
Yep.
And before they start doing like the thing, just start boo. Like super loud booing. Maybe like a couple like sell the teams, like kind of like that, like a little.
Because I think that I think the Polettes know the fans are mad. I don't think they know how mad.
Yeah. And then when the players come back on, we're like like super loud. But then they're gonna be confused because they're like, oh, they like what we put out.
They won't get it for a while, but eventually.
So it's like it's like a sarcastic, it's like an inside joke thing.
Yeah.
Great. We can organize some of that stuff. We got some clever people in Minnesota we can collaborate with. I'm gonna just put really quickly, not that it matters, honestly. Here are the transactions so far. A couple trades today and yesterday that, as Austin Snyder said, really move the needle. And I don't know. Again, all my trade talk stances are always as such. You don't know until it all plays out. So just let it play out. Don't get too, I guess, whatever. Be upset if you want. I don't know. I can't.
After their offseason or their deadline moves last year, nothing they're doing in this offseason is going to be too interesting to me.
Yeah. But some people are saying that like these are some potentially good moves. Like if you're not going to sign, like if you're not going to sign Julian back, like you might as well try to get some sort of talent, and they think that
I'll always be optimistic for the Twins.
I will say this. Here is my one thing I will say about the situation that I always am trying to spin it to the positive, and I'm trying to think positively because I can't just sit here and be just like doom and gloom forever. They said that their focus is on raising the floor, not making major overhaul like signings. They're maintaining their young core and trying to what they want to try to do is have enough money to pay all these young players eventually when they're going to need to get paid. A lot of people on the flip side are saying that every time they say that as soon as they're going to get to that contract, they trade him away like David Ortiz, like we did to him. And it just doesn't. They never go all in on these like young talent and try to build a window. But anyways, there's new like it's switched over to a different brother or cousin. I can't remember, Tom, whatever it is. And he has some different ideas. He's bringing in some people to help. He's trying to do at least going in a direction. And that's my long way of saying, like, at least they seem like they're going in a direction versus being in purgatory. I'd much rather my team be bad and young than bad and in the middle and old and purgatory.
Just have some washed up, overpaid guys on your team. Yeah.
And going nowhere. Like,
especially in baseball, like a guy can be, you could sign a huge contract and he can fall off pretty quickly. So.
And we're not beating the Dodgers anytime soon with Ohtani, so
might
as well just
let's just work on building something sustainable. I agree.
Yeah.
Good point.
Yeah. Anyways,
good point.
That's my soapbox. We're in February. We're in the arbitration hearings. Joe Ryan, they got saved from the arbitration hearing by barely squeaking in their contract just in time. I don't know how any of that stuff works, so I'm not going to try to explain it to people.
Absolutely not.
It sounds like they squeaked it in on time, so they don't have to do it. So that's all that I have to share for
the
Twins. You have anything else? I like your idea, though.
Nope, absolutely not.
This is great. No, absolutely. Please move on from the Twins.
Let's up this with the team we're proud of.
Yeah, the Lynx. Los Lynx, baby.
The Lynx. I don't have much to share about the Lynx other than just support the W. The Lynx are really good, obviously. Keep going. The games are a lot of fun. I had a great time with the game I went to.
Support the players. Support the W
players. They have some great jerseys. They have some sick jerseys. Buy some shoes. I've seen kids walking around with WNBA shoes. I never saw that when I was a kid. So people talk about nobody watching the W. Well, kids are wearing the shoes. Yeah. So that's
only cool kids watch the W.
Cool kids wearing the W. Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. So support the W, and now we'll support the Lynx.
Well, I think don't support the W right now. They need to reach their agreement. We're supporting the players and the
good point.
The Lynx. Like we're supporting them. We're not supporting what they're doing to the players.
That's a good point. I was really
you were saying that. I just want to clarify.
Absolutely. Good point. Good clarification.
I just want to clarify. We were about to end up on a someone's going to aggregate that and post it everywhere. So I wanted to quickly interrupt and say that.
Yes.
We're not.
Yes.
We're supporting the players. We love the action on the court, and we hope they can get to an agreement and finally pay the players what they deserve, because that's what is right and that's what they need to do. Okay, stop playing around with people's money. Give them the money. Pay the players, baby. That's my stance always on Sideline Vibes. Pay your players. Anyways, Cheryl's back on Twitter. She came out with a fire tweet. I forgot to put this in the thing, but I'm going to add this right now to our. I'm going to give you I'm going to show you fire tweet to come out back out of retirement, Twitter retirement from.
Let's see.
Andrew,
nice.
Andrew confirmed it. Yeah. So she goes, "This is my city. #IceOut." Posting pictures. Coach Cheryl Reeve. I want to say that's her. I hope it's her. If not, I'm just been hoodwinked.
You're right. Now with X, you could be verified and not be them. But that would be a stretch, I think.
Yeah, Andrew.
Look at the account. Yeah, you can see how many followers that'll probably give you.
Well, not many, because she came back and Andrew. Andrew is a follower, Andrew Dukowitz, and I trust him. And he said that she's back. She's back on Twitter.
Okay,
but he said the wrong handle, so I was a little.
I don't really. I guess a WNBA coach might not necessarily have a ton of followers on Twitter. So
yeah.
Interesting.
We're not in agreement on the CBA, so we're gonna stand still till then. McBride got injured when she's playing overseas. Kayla McBride, but she's fine. But she's actually fine.
I was just talking about overseas injuries.
Yeah, it sounded worse, and now it's fine.
I hate basketball. Bumps and bruises all the time. So.
Heck yeah, basketball you get hurt all the time. And then I just want to shout out the Unrivaled. We haven't been able to talk about it in the last couple of episodes here, but Unrivaled is the very, very fun and entertaining 3-on-3 off-season league put on by the league owners and your Minnesota Lynx player, Nafisa Collier, and Brianna Stewart. They kind of co-founded the league, or co-run the league, and I honestly think the NBA should do this. It's so much fun to watch. It's just it's 3-on-3. They have fun like prizes and stuff. And one cool one of the Paige Beckers, she won the free throw contest, and won a good chunk of money. And quietly, people found out that she donated that back to Hopkins. I wish I would have known a charity in Hopkins. I wish I don't have the name of it off the top of my head, but.
Cool.
Gave instantly back to her community, especially during this time. What an awesome thing to do. Caitlin Clark. Sorry, I was about to slander Caitlin Clark. So yeah, it's really fun. So I want to go through these teams, check out the vibes, and let's just pick like some of our favorite teams that we.
Oh, definitely the Phantom.
Do you want to know the standings first, or do you want to know?
No, I don't want to know the standings first.
Okay.
I want to just. My favorite team is definitely the Phantom. I like the spooky one, and then I like those owls. I like the owls too.
That's a great.
Those are my.
That's a great pick.
The Hive is cool too. I like those three.
Yeah. The Lunar Owls are my favorite because that's the one that Nafisa Collier is on, but she's not playing because she's hurt. So great pick, Rachel Banham. Go for Legend. Yeah. Skylar Diggins, she's fun. Remember when we went to a Timberwolves game? She ripped our hearts out.
Yeah.
But yes, Edwards. Oh, she's so good. Yeah, solid squad there. Yeah, really good team. Mayberry. Yep. And really fun vibes. Kind of Timberwolvesy, kind of Lynxy. Like, look at that spooky. I love this website, by the way. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go back. You wanted to check out the Mister kind of fun.
Let's check out the Phantom.
Should we go through each team? Okay, Phantom.
Let's go through.
So maybe I'll check in on them later. Ooh, look at this intro graphic.
Oh yes, very spooky.
That's right up here. Dude, you like spooky stuff. Here we go. Oh, Kelsey Plum's on this team.
Oh, nice.
Aaliyah Boston. She's but they have Sato Sabali. She was the Phoenix player that just killed us last year.
I remember that.
You're gonna cheer for her? Gosh. No, I'm sure she's nice. I'm not gonna dog her too much. I like this squad.
Nice. Yeah. I haven't really checked that out.
Let's just look really quickly. I think the Breeze. This is where Paige Becker's on. I just kind of like I want to see the. Ooh, look at the waves. This is DL vibes.
Beach.
Ooh, Cameron Brink, Kate Martin, Paige, obviously. Nice. Good squad. I think this is a fun squad.
Very cool.
Yeah, that's a good team around Paige. They should do that in Dallas. Get her some players. So yeah, we'll go through. I wonder what team Courtney's on. Is she on the Hive? Sorry.
No, you're good.
Dude, I love these graphics. They're so fun.
Yeah.
Whoever made those was cooking with that. Oh, there we go. There's T. There's our girl, and Tisha Heidemann. She's in the Hive. That's fun. Okay, let's see. Let's keep going. Laces. That's fun. Graphic. Ooh, no. Alyssa Thomas can't do the Laces. They're my least favorite team. Alyssa Thomas is fine. I'm just sure she's fine. I'm sure she's a nice person. Ooh, the Mist. The Mist is kind of creepy too. I thought that would be more in the mountains.
Yeah, they're all little spooky vibes.
Yeah. Oh, there's our girl, Lana Smith.
Okay. Nice.
Cool. And the Rose Basketball Club. Oh, okay.
Oh, it looks like the Rose Bowl.
It does. Not a bad team. Oh, okay. I'm going to look at the vinyl just because you mentioned them.
The vinyl.
Yeah. Ooh, a record shop? Dude, no, this should be your favorite. This should be your second favorite team, you said.
I do have some, yeah, I have some records.
Big record guy.
Big record
guy there.
Yeah. Nice.
Oh, and they got Courtney. They got Courtney Williams. Like that. See, this is good vibe team.
Oh, nice.
This is Brittany Griner. Yeah. Oh my gosh, this team's dominating people. They better be number one.
A tough team.
Yeah, let's check the standings here. So Laces are number one. That doesn't surprise me. I guess I've seen their team and 62-point differential. Holy moly! 5-game win streak. Oh no, our Owls. See, if Fee was playing, they'd be number one. So vinyl, man, we gotta get our Lynx girls up. We're down here, but We'll get up there. We'll get up there. No worries. Lana's
Absolutely
holding it down up there. Okay. Anyways, anything else for the Lynx?
I don't think so.
Cool. So let's move on here. Nothing crazy for the Wonderball Loons chatter. We talked last week about that we have a new manager, Cameron Knowles, replacing Ramsey. He did have some good things to say about the MLS. He said it is a more challenging league than what people in the world give them credit to. And I honestly think the MLS is kind of on the up and up. Ever since they got Messi, I think they're going a good direction.
I think so too.
The schedule's going to really improve like the quality of players we can get into our league, and that'll be fun because they're starting up here in February. So it's coming up here. The first game is in a couple weeks, so I don't know how they're gonna play outside.
Dang, that's crazy.
It's pretty cold. I wonder if they go to the U.S. Bank.
I don't know what they're gonna do. Maybe that's a good question. I have a fun idea to try to implement some culture, some fan culture into this new team. So ideally, you've seen footage of people going crazy in European soccer games. Now we don't have quite the stadium for that to create that level of madness, but we could do our own little thing. So I just want to paint a scenario for you. Okay, paint a scenario.
Yep.
So it's a dark evening. The Loons are struggling. There's about 35 minutes left in the game. Not moving the ball well. Down a goal, maybe two. The vibes are down. All of a sudden, the clock. Now it counts up in MLS, right? So it gets up to 90, right?
Yep.
Right. So imagine at like the 60-point mark. Everybody looks at the clock. All of a sudden, you hear a rumble from the crowd. I get knocked down. I get up again. They're never going to keep me down. The crowd starts singing Tub Thumping by Chumbawamba. This is actually Gabe's suggestion. Well, it wasn't really Gabe's suggestion, but it's Gabe's favorite song. So
I love this. This is great. I get knocked down. That would be a great great soccer chant. Everyone can sing it.
And like everyone can know when to do it because they would just look at the clock, so they know when the clock strikes 60, it's Chumbawamba time.
Chumbawamba time. And it's only when we're down. I think that's great. I think we need to include more chants like that. I'm sure they have some chants, but I think that can get going very easily, Noah.
Yeah. I've never been to a Loons game.
I want to go
maybe they
already bad. Dude, we should go. I
know. I drive by that stadium. It looks so cool.
It's beautiful.
I just want to go to it.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
I definitely will make a point of booking.
Should we go opening day? February?
I'll have to look at the schedule. Probably not if it's in a few weeks. I'd rather go when it's nice out.
That's so true. Well, if it's in the bank, though, we can do Chumbawamba. We can try to get the Chumbawamba chant going.
True. That's a good point.
I thought you were going to be like, we should all get Loon whistles and go.
That would be cool,
like,
too. That'd be pretty annoying.
Remember like a couple years ago?
Had a Loon whistle?
Yeah,
that would drive me insane. That might make my brain explode. That would be pretty cool, though.
Keep making that noise. It'd be great. I know, I love that idea.
Yeah.
Vikings news.
All right.
They haven't talked to you since the Vikings ended their season.
Yes. I okay. When you guys.
But you're supposed. I'm not even gonna talk about the season.
Oh no way! I did not see that.
I was gonna surprise you because I felt the vibe shift there. There's a vibe shift, and then So just
that's beautiful. I knew about that award
for sure.
I think that's awesome. Wow, well deserving.
Yeah,
well deserving. That's awesome. Great vibe.
For context, one of the first episodes we did a all-time vibes guy draft with Noah here, and he picked Corey Stringer as one of his picks, and I didn't even know. First overall pick, correct. and I didn't even know that this was an award. This is the first time I've seen the award. Obviously, they've given.
I think I learned about it when I was doing some research on Corey Stringer. It's not a super publicized one, but
yeah,
that's
awesome. It's funny because it's from the media. You think it'd be
I'm glad they're keeping him part of the culture.
Yeah, but Justin Jefferson won it this year, 2025. It's the second time he's won it. He won in 2021 as well. The award recognizes the player with professionalism with the local media, and he's a class act and always just like Corey.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, in a that stereotype about diva wide receivers does not apply to Mr. Jefferson.
No.
Couldn't apply less. I mean, look what he's done with all the he's had good quarterbacks and good things too, but he's had some inconsistency that he could have. Other receivers in the league might make a big deal about. But Jefferson, he just does his job.
100%. So. Now, we finished third in the NFC North, so I want to give Noah. We haven't had you on for a while since we talked football at all. I want to give you a quick time here to just give your overall Vikings thoughts this season / what are the vibes going into the off season / into next year.
That's a good question. I've been through a lot of different emotions throughout this season, of course. There's the whole Darnold thing. Granted, it's easy in hindsight to say, like, of course we should have kept that. And I wanted him to do that. Now he's going to the Super Bowl. I think they're going to win the Super Bowl by 3+ touchdowns. I think the Patriots are very mid. I'm just putting that out there on record. I think it's going to be like that Seahawks and Broncos Super Bowl. I think it's going to look like that. Now, Patriots black magic, we'll see. This is the whole nother conversation. But anyways, I was feeling down, and then when Carson Wentz was playing and he was hurt, and then JJ was hurt, like that was the lowest. But since then, Brian Flores is such a good coach. Our defense has so many good players. Justin Jefferson is so good. I'm optimistic. I don't know what they're going to do at quarterback exactly, but I still, JJ's our guy right now. And, maybe they'll bring in a competitive backup. But, if JJ's going to be our guy, then he'll have no problem winning out in training camp. So, I don't know. I'm optimistic. Kevin O'Connell, Brian Flores, as long as we got those two together.
100%. Yeah, I trust them. I'm with you. I've
turned it around on them a little bit. They were down, but they're back up.
Yeah. You can
get week one. Week one, I'll be like, first down, first touchdown. I'm thinking Super Bowl, absolutely.
100%.
So
it's the Vikings way. I think Flores.
We absolutely could win our division. 100%. So
yeah.
The Bears are great too. The Packers, the Bears are good. The Lions are, all of our divisions are talented. All the players in their all the teams in our division are talented, but they're all beatable too.
Yeah.
They're not any teams that yeah. So I'm back on.
I love it.
I'm back on for the
never left. You're back on the ship.
Yeah, absolutely. I never left the ship,
No,
but it was a tough ship for a bit. My only suggestion for the vibes for the Vikings is, for one, is just again, the Vikings always find a way every few years to get back in it when you don't expect it. I mean, case like the you're just talking about that with I think it was us. We were talking about the Teddy Bridgewater got hurt. Next thing you know, Minnesota Miracle. Nobody saw that season coming. We draft JJ, and then he gets hurt. Next thing you know, Sam Darnold playoffs. This season from hell happens. A lot of people aren't optimistic. Would you least expect the Vikings to show up? That seems like when they show up, and I don't think anyone's expecting the Vikings to show up. So I'm just saying, history has a way of. Last few years, history has a way of repeating it. So I just think Vikings fans in general just need to understand that when we're counted out, that's when we're strongest.
Yeah.
I haven't been to a Vikings game in a bit. The last Vikings game I went to we lost in the playoffs on Christmas Day to the Rams, and it was like 2022 or something. One thing I noticed, and so it was my first time in the new stadium, they did the skull chant.
Yeah.
Right? That's cool. Love that. And it was kind of a rough game. We were kind of hanging in there, building some momentum late in the third quarter, and it just never panned out in anything. They kept doing the skull chat, and like every time they did it, I just felt like they had less energy. I think we need like a maximum of 3 skull chants a game.
Oh, like
I think it loses its effect. Like I kind of like too many skull. Like every first down, they're doing a skull chant.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't been to a game of the
No.
So maybe they do it less often. You don't really hear it on TV, but I think we need to be selective with our skull chants. Beginning of the game, late game touchdowns, victory. 3 skull chants. So my thoughts.
I like it. I agree. I haven't been to a Vikings game in the new stadium.
Oh, really?
This is surprising.
It's pretty cool. They didn't open up they didn't have those big gates or those big walls thing opening when I was there. I think it was too cold. But yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a cool stadium. I wish this is a sad thing to admit as a Vikings fan. I was looking at pictures of the Met, the old and there's been some discourse about this lately too. You know, every year they bring it up outdoor football.
Yeah.
You know. I'm so jealous.
I know.
Football.
God, it'd be so much fun to go to games like that.
Don't tell Bailey this, but I really envy the Packers and their outdoor stadium. It's so sick.
I do too. After going, and it's funny. I've been to 2 Packers games. In Lambeau Field. I've never been to a Vikings game.
It's a bucket. I saw a sign in their stadium that said like today is somebody's bucket list, and I was like, God damn it, it is on my bucket list.
That is a good sign. That's so true.
And Vikings have a sweet stadium, and you know it does get pretty cold, but I mean, just like outdoor football late in the year.
Yeah.
It's tough.
Yeah,
but
I like
nothing we could do about those fans that are $1 trillion stadiums. So.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of. I think just like similar to my Loons take. I think we should have horns that they give out that we blow for the first down. All the fans blow the horn, like just super loud. That would be sick. That would be a lot cooler.
That would be small horns for the fans.
Yeah.
That's very smart. I love that. I love that because everyone's dream is to blow the big horn before a Vikings game.
Yeah,
you can have your own little small.
Blowing the gala horn, like the celebrity guest, you could also do it in your seat
with them.
How intimidating would that be?
Oh yeah. That would be sick. I like that idea. That the team should do that. Absolutely.
100%.
Little horn.
That'd be really
that horn thing. A lot of teams have their own like beginning of game thing, but I think the horn is the best one.
Yeah, 100%. We have like some of the best. That's like the best. I want to give Will the Thrill a shout out for being first team All Pro. Well deserved.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
he didn't make the Pro Bowl though, which I mean the Pro Bowl.
No, the Pro. I would rather get first team All Pro than the
Pro. Yeah, that's 1,000 times more. That's awesome. He deserves it. Will the Thrill first team?
Yeah,
that's crazy. There's a lot of good kickers this year. That's crazy. He deserves it.
Yeah, this was the year of the kicker. This is the year of the kicker.
There's so many good kickers and Will Thrills. Hey, that's huge. That's I mean, people joke and jest, but having you trust them until you don't, but having a consistent kicker that you actually like, there's so many good playoff teams that just don't have a good kicker sometimes.
I think this is the first Vikings kicker who never let us down the entire year.
Not at all. I never wavered when Will was up there. I trusted him.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely. There is the face of a killer. Absolutely. Absolutely. Congrats, Will.
This is technically our best Vikings player this year.
Oh yeah, he was the best Vikings player this year. I would agree. Yeah. He had the best season statistically by far.
It's just fun.
I mean, I don't know. We had some good defender players.
I love it.
I guess, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Anything else with the Vikings?
No, but I do have to shout out. Nobody's talking about a big part of Sam Darnold's success is he's being protected by 2 North Dakota bison.
Oh.
So, not really a big bison fan, but shout out those bison protecting Darnold. So
I can't believe they can actually bring in real animals to protect or play on the line. I'm surprised PETA's not on that. It's a surprising thing.
Well,
Do you think they'd have a better running game? Can you imagine every snap? Like they just two Buffalo just lined up right next to the center. I think YA Black could take them on though. Yeah. Okay, so vibe of the week. Vibe of the week's gonna be a little bit different. We're gonna talk about our feelings as in the state of our current state of affairs. What are let me start with you. We're gonna talk about how we can help because this whole episode is about how we can help with things.
Yeah,
both in the fans
yeah.
as a fan, but
say,
yeah,
it's tough to put things into words. A lot of different angles you could go about stuff. A lot of different conversations to be had, but it's just like again, who I am. I'm a social worker. I help people. That's what I'm always going to try to do. Like whether I'm working or whether I'm just trying to find the people that are struggling a lot and need help. And it's not my job to worry about like what is, it's just I think, it's not my job to try to judge or try to decide what people should do. Just find the people that are needing help. And, I don't know. I think, Derek, you're going to provide some links to some organizations that could help. But just, I guess, like, in my position, just being open and listening. I work on a reservation and I hear, people that are concerned about ICE. And it's easy for me to think, like, okay, well, you guys are Native Americans, perhaps ICE shouldn't be a big issue, but who am I to say what shouldn't be an issue to you? As a white person, that's not something you ever really think about. So just being open-minded, and even if something doesn't seem like it should be scary to someone, like the things we see on TV and everything, I think anything is reasonable concern at this point. So just just being open-minded, listening to people's stories, just trying to get resources out to people. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, no, I love that message. I'm thinking I feel the same way. Like as teacher, same thing as in like social worker. Our jobs are to help people every single day, and obviously you're helping in a more wide range than what I do, but we're both in small communities where we get to really know families and we both live in communities where like outside of Minneapolis that this stuff's happening in our communities. And if it's not happening in your communities, it absolutely can happen in your communities. And it could happen to your neighbor, it could happen to you yourself, and it's something that we obviously it needs to change because as humans, we need to treat each other better in general. Whether you're online, whether you're a politician, whether you're a sports fan, whether you're whatever you may be, whatever you give yourself a title of, like I feel like it's our duty to learn from all of this. I would put it bluntly, hatred that's happening right now to channel it towards kindness. It sounds so stupid, but
I agree. I just like it's so easy to get angry, and it's so hard to choose love sometimes. It's really hard to show. It's easy to get in the rabbit hole of blaming everything and just being upset about stuff. But I just think it I'm kind of losing my words a little bit, but it's
dude, it's hard to really put this all in words.
Yeah, it's hard to put it in words. But
I would say this. I would say this. I'm really proud of Minnesota being. People might be like, "Wow, of course, Minnesota." You might hear some like some bad takes where it's like, "Of course, Minnesota's in the news for this, that, or the other." Like, ooh. I recently we had a planned trip to go to Key West, and every person we ran into, they're like, "Oh, you're glad you're out of there for a while?" And I was like, "No, I feel like crap that I'm here. And this, like, it's horrible. I don't. I feel like I'm not a traitor, but like I feel like I could be doing more to help in any other way than like our state is like under attack. I don't mean to laugh.
No,
I'm just like I'm proud of how Minnesotans are handling all the tragedies that is happening and all what's happening in our state. We're handling it like Minnesotans do best, and that is with absolute grace and absolute resiliency and absolute best word I could describe is like neighborism, where it's like you are always constantly that's what makes Minneapolis, that's what makes Minnesota the best state, is the fact that a lot of us, we have different views and different things. We come from different backgrounds all over the world, but a lot of us share the same thing, that we just want to live in good, fun, awesome, loving communities. So
I would agree. I think Minnesotans, by and large, people in Minneapolis are showing the character of a lot of people. It's like, these people are, Minnesotans would never, these people are standing up for their neighbors and people that they've lived in communities with years, and, they believe in their heart what's right, and it's not, it's not defined by the law. It's in their heart, and they're willing to put their lives on the risk for it. And that's, it's very powerful.
Yeah. I mean, I've struggled to want to do anything but try. I just feel like, oh, it's stupid just sitting here talking about sports, but then obviously people need escapes from things, at least momentarily.
Yeah.
And
absolutely. Kind of I was talking about earlier, I was kind of joking, but at the same time, you think about this whole thing about all these different things fans can do. It's about what the larger point is, and this is so true in social work, is there's so many things. You could just be upset all day, all the time about everything, and it just keeps coming. Things keep happening. And you feel so powerless, because the truth is, a lot of the things you are powerless through. Things do keep happening. It's out of your control. But you remind yourself about what the things you can control and what differences you can make. And it might feel small, but when you do it, it feels pretty big. Helping one person, something that they might remember forever. Makes a ripple effect. So just reminding yourself, whether you're fans at a game or whether you're just people, seeing things online and stuff, think about what differences you can make and then make them. And then, by all means, like I was saying earlier, life is short, enjoy it, go to a baseball game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. It's great. That's a great way to look at it. And with that, we want to finish this episode by talking about how you can help, just like we've been doing the entire episode. And one of the place you could go to, the number one place you can go to, is this awesome website started by residents in Minneapolis called standwithminnesota.com. Right now, they are putting together this awesome directory where they are trying to direct people in ways, people like it could be me and you, people who are maybe thinking okay, how can I help? I want to do something, but there's only so much I can do. I don't have the resources. This directory is great for at the least you could do is share this information with others, with your friends and family. You don't have to post it on social media if you don't want to. It's about just getting that information out there for people who might need it. And that's the least you can do if you feel like you need to do something about this. And so, again, this directory is everything from helping families with rent and supplies, or directly supporting organizations that are on the ground in Minneapolis, and even support immigrant legal counsel if needed, because a lot of times that could be fairly expensive just in general. But there's several organizations that are already offering those services to those in need, but this is obviously a time where they're kind of maxed out on their stuff, so they need more resources. And there's a lot of ways you can go. You can go to this website, again, standwithminnesota.com. Even if it's just sending a love note to somebody who might need it, any way you could take action. They have mutual aid and material purchasing, which is awesome. You can just click on any of these, and it just sends you direct links to those things. They have crowdfunding campaigns. They have organizations that are providing legal support. Immigrant Law Center of Minnesota being one of the main ones that helps low-income immigrants and refugees in Minnesota and the surrounding states get the counsel that they need. But again, a lot of this is happening very fast, and it requires a lot of help from anyone who can. And again, if you're thinking you don't know what you can do about this situation, this is something that you can do. The least you could do is do what you could share it. You could share it, and yeah. And I think that's. I think we just leave. That pretty much sums it up. Everything. I think y'all. It's a vibe. It's a vibe. It's a vibe. That's the vibe. That's the vibe of the week in the last couple weeks, and I feel like stay strong, Minneapolis. Stay strong, Minnesota. They got a lot of people that have you back around the area. So, yeah. Absolutely. Kitzmann, do you have anything else you want to say at the end here?
No, I think that wraps it up, Derek.
All right,
that wraps it up.
Yeah. Well, thanks for watching. Please go check that website out, standwithminnesota.com. At least just go and check it out. That's it. That's all I want you to do. That's all I ask for you to do. Yeah. Well, thanks for watching. Keep your vibes high. Don't let your teams control your vibes. Follow some of Kitzmann's recommendations. You can improve the vibes.
Yes. Howl with the Wolves.
Howl at the Wolves.
Howl with the Wolves.
Yeah.
Howl with the Wolves.
Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Thanks for watching again, and we'll see you next time. Peace.